explain?
Yes, of course. You wouldn't mind spraying your hands for it. Sanitizer, if that's okay with you. Which kind of a office policy.
That's a pretty cool gadget with the phone. Pretty cool.
So you said you had a VA complaint, sir?
Yes. The VA is denying me medical treatment.
Mm-hmm.
They're refusing to assist in providing me medical treatment outside of the VA.
Okay.
And the VA is also directly affecting my ability to receive benefits.
Okay.
Because the VA, the benefits portion of the VA, they, I guess they dissect the information that's provided to them by the VHA. Okay, if the VHA information is polluted because they refuse to treat me, so how can I be treated properly if the whole system is a mess?
Yeah.
And they insist on abusing me. One of the ways that they abuse me is that they insist that I call every day at 10:30 if I need services, if I need help. They're never available. And then when I call and it's busy, if I get through at 10:35, 10:40, they say, "Oh, well, you didn't call at 10:30. Call tomorrow." It's a game that they play.
Yeah.
I've been assaulted by multiple staff members and police. They're gaslighting because I have the reports that prove they falsified multiple reports. I got the assault on video, and they consistently lie about that. And everybody's, playing this gaslighting game. Will just keep lying and lying and lying until somebody makes us, until somebody calls us on our lies.
Yeah, I'm very sorry to hear about this situation, sir. There's some intake forms for our offices, if you wouldn't mind filling this out for me. And let me go see if the worker who would be available for, or there's a VA form too, sorry.
So we need to meet there by 1:15 to
Oh.
gather and get up into.
I already messed it up.
Oh, it's okay.
You may not be there for the surprise part, but okay. Yes, sir, of course, and we'll be in touch, and we'll see you on the 21st. Yes, sir, thank you, sir.
But a chunk of it is. It's a really large amount. It's called.
Hello,
Hi.
Dr. Ferguson.
Hi.
And you are Mr. Broadnex,
Yes.
and we've heard from you before.
Okay, now.
What's your question today, sir?
Thank you for calling the
Why don't I have any
patient
rights?
office. How can I help
Have
you?
a seat.
May I speak with the supervisor, please?
I am the
Hold on just a
supervisor of the issues here.
Services depend on your age, gender, health status, and family history.
So why is it I don't have any rights at the VA?
You have the access to the VA under their rules.
So why is it I don't have the right to determine who touches me and who doesn't touch me?
Words matter.
Wait a second. What do you mean words matter? What are you saying?
Are you not aware of your past interaction in this office in our investigation on your behalf?
I understand that nobody's done anything on my behalf.
We investigated you and your claims with the VA. You presented me with documents saying that you had been taken to court and the judge decided not to incarcerate you for bomb threats against the VA facility.
Okay.
Since that time, you've had a red flag that is permanent placed on your case, requiring you to go to the Office of Security and be monitored and taken to visits. That is something that they do. They are a separate part of the American government system. They make their own rules.
Okay, so when you say it's permanent, why do the rules say that it's supposed to be evaluated every 2 years? See, now you just said it's permanent. What does that mean?
That's the information they gave me.
Okay, so Lamentia Hill, why are you putting me on a permanent flag when it's supposed to be evaluated every 2 years? See, when somebody says permanent, that's on the inside, that right there shows me that y'all is not telling the truth. Y'all is playing the game.
Okay, Mr. Brotnex, who are you talking to?
I'm talking with Mr. Bill Ferguson.
Bill Ferguson?
Yes, ma'am.
He with Central Texas?
Ma'am, he's with
Congressman Sessions' office. I was given to believe from your people in Temple that this man has a permanent red flag.
Okay, well, Mr. Brotnex, I'll talk to you and you could relay any information to whoever else is on the phone. I'm gonna pull up your order of behavior restriction and I'll just read it as is, and so we'll go off whatever that says.
Wait a second. So what proof do you have of any wrongdoing by me? Because you have to present evidence. You can't just have baseless claims. What proof do you have?
Give me just a second, Mr. Brotnex, to pull this up, please.
Because I got videos and all kinds of reports.
And we have reports from the Heart of Texas One Stop that they banned you from their area because of behavior for a 6-month period.
Then you say banned. Now, okay,
that is one facility.
Okay, so now, did they explain what this ban was all about? Did they explain that they also banned one of their own volunteers because he was harassing me? They didn't explain that. See, that's what I'm saying. You people don't tell the whole story, and that's not fair to me. That's not fair to me.
It is what they tell me and what we can or can't do. The VA makes up its own rules.
So you're not properly investigating anything if you don't ask me and get the entire story. You're just getting one side. So if everybody condemns me, see how you're talking over me? That's aggressive. That's aggression.
That is what their choice is that they have labeled you.
So they've chosen to break all the rules and violate the laws.
Their rules say they can do what they want with you.
That's not what the rules say.
That's what their rules.
That's not what their rules say.
Yes, every 2 years.
And that's a violation of the law. Those are violations of the law. They're violating my rights. Do you know I have the right to record? You know that? The VA doesn't get to determine who the press is and who the press isn't. So when they do things to prevent me from recording over at the VA, that's a violation of my rights.
That's their rules.
And that's a right that I have. That you're supposed to advocate for me. You're supposed to represent for me.
If you choose to go to the VA for your health care,
that's a right.
You choose
that I earned.
You chose.
That's a right that I earned.
And you can choose.
And they have rules to follow.
Yes, and they have rules.
And they have rules to follow.
They make their own rules.
Yeah, but they don't even follow their own rules. They don't even follow their own rules, though. They're breaking their own rules, and you're not even making them stand up, be accountable for violating their own rules. You're not making them be accountable for violating federal laws.
I don't make anybody accountable for anything. I process information.
That's what I'm saying. This is a farce. This is a farce.
If you had never made a bomb threat.
And what bomb
against-
threat? What
you,
bomb threat?
You gave me papers that from the courtroom
And what-
action saying that you had made
Accused. Accused.
but that doesn't.
Accused.
now,
That's what I'm saying. How many
just
lies?
because
How many
he
lies have I
didn't
proven?
Incarcerate you does not mean that the VA decided that that was a credible threat. I have other cases.
And I can
before
get
the
other
VA.
comments from other veterans that are similar to mine, and they haven't had any legal issues.
If
That
they
is a
do
case of
not
that's
have
it's just
ongoing
simple abuse.
behavior
It's
issues,
abuse. It's abuse. It's abuse of the system, and you're just part of it, and that's just it's crazy. And you know it is. You know it's manipulation. You know it is.
It's their system.
And it's corrupt.
It is whatever.
It is what it is, right? It's corrupt, and it's just going to be corrupt. That's just what it is.
Okay.
That's I mean, if
You're doing great. So,
I'm just saying it. I'm
Okay,
proving
okay,
that
okay,
the thing's
okay.
not right,
okay.
and nobody wants to help, and I'm
Okay. Why do you think I walked in here?
because nobody wants to help, and
What,
you want to
mind
usher
wait-
me out.
You mind?
You want to usher me out, so I mean, I'm not gonna.
I'm not ushering out. I came here to help.
I mean, I
No,
don't.
I came here to help.
Have a seat.
So who am I
I-
speaking with?
I'm the congressman.
So why is it I don't have rights like everybody else
So
has?
if you'll, I just walked in here. If you just give me a minute.
Now, I'm gonna be.
If you just give me.
I'm not gonna put you. I'm
You
gonna
just
put you
give
in
me. If you just give me a minute. Is there a fight with the VA or a fight with us?
Nah, it's not a fight with anybody. I just ask that if you write rules, follow the rules.
Okay.
And so, wait a second. So if I follow the rules and I prove that the VA has broken the rules, has violated my rights the entire time, and they've been gaslighting the entire time, they've been lying about this, lying about all these falsified reports, and I don't get the benefit of the doubt for anything, even in the face of all these lies. And you want to say that, okay, you made this comment and you made that comment. Wait a second. What happened before that comment? What happened before, this? All these things that preceded were caused by the VA.
Okay.
And everybody at the VA and everybody that represents the VA wants to turn a blind eye and act like, oh,
Okay.
the VA is angelic. Nothing wrong happens here. When you can look every day on the internet, open the paper and look every day and see every day the VA is messing up every day.
I think perfect is gone. So what do I understand the rules process. What medical treatment are you seeking?
Why is it restricted to my medical treatment? Do I not have rights like everyone else?
I do want you to have rights.
Okay, then.
But
So do I not
what-
have the right to determine who touches me and who does not touch me?
Okay. Is that the issue?
Do I have the right to determine who touches me and who does
I
not
know
touch
that,
me?
but what I'm saying is that do you want? Is
You're not.
this a
You're not
nurse?
telling me. You're not telling me that I have rights.
Well, okay.
So you're
The
telling me.
VA
You're telling me once you
VA
enter into the VA, you enter into their system, and you relinquish all your rights
Hey,
once you
I'm
enter
not
the gate,
I'm
right?
not trying to say that, sir.
That's what he said. He said the
Well,
VA.
hold
The
on,
VA.
hold
He
on.
said the VA is they make all their own rules.
Are you,
and they do all their
seeking,
own
are you
stuff.
seeking assistance? Are you seeking us to try and help you?
I asked, but everybody
So-
wants to talk in
Well, hold
circles.
on.
and nobody
we're
wants to
not-
get to the
We're not
point.
talking in circles yet. What are you seeking except if we started over, you want a person that you want to be your physician or your somebody at the VA? What is it that is not working?
Do you want a different doctor?
Do I have rights?
Do you
Well, yes,
want a
you have
different
rights.
doctor?
Okay, then. So why am I assaulted repeatedly at your hospitals and nothing is done about these people that are offending me?
Okay, so hold on.
Nothing is done about this.
Let's suppose that's true. Let's just suppose that's true. Where did you go and when were you there? No, I
Waco.
don't have your records.
Okay.
Waco.
Waco, multiple times.
Okay.
Sanders, Bragg, Jones, Aguilan,
Okay.
Boyer.
And,
Boyer, the
and,
main one.
and what,
Molly D. Marshall. You already know about this.
okay.
The Villa Marshall. Y'all already know, man. Come
Okay,
on.
No, I'm not. Look, sir. He knows about it. I don't.
The fact that you don't know is that's gaslighting. That's
That's
him.
not
That's him
true.
derailing. That's him derailing it,
That's not
and
true.
not
He deals with
not helping it.
he deals
it
with hundreds.
come to the light.
He deals with hundreds. So
So he
what-
chose. So he chose to treat mine different though.
no, I don't.
For
think
what
that's
reason,
right. I
though?
don't think that's right.
For what reason?
Okay, sir, I'm trying to help you.
Do you want a different doctor? And if so,
No, I want my
we can-
rights. I want my
Okay,
rights
okay,
observed.
all right, you want
So
your
I want my
rights?
you're
rights
talking in
observed. If I have
circles.
rights,
Okay.
no.
You're talking
No,
in
you're going to the doctor. I'm
You're
talking about my
talking-
rights. Do I
okay.
have rights or not?
You do. So
Okay then. So
hold-
if I have
hold on.
rights to determine
So-
who touches me and who doesn't, then why is that person not being treated the way I would have been treated if I had done what she had done?
Okay. Now, since we're talking about this, what did they do that was offensive?
You already know.
No,
I
I
told
don't
her,
know.
do not touch me.
Okay.
She touched me anyway.
Okay.
They planned that touch because they wanted to cause a reaction
Okay.
so that they could say, oh, he's doing bad.
Okay. All right.
More falsified reports generated by conspiring staff,
I
which
get
is
that.
harassing me.
What were you in for?
I came in to get treatment for my knees.
Okay, so you came in to get treatment for your knees, and was it the person that you did not want to touch you, or is it the exam that you did not like?
It was the person, because the person, she calls the cops because I'm recording.
Okay,
She refused to even give me medical treatment.
okay, all right.
I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to get an observation of something.
Now we're
I
going
didn't
to
get
the
nothing. I
next.
didn't get anything.
Now we're going to the next level. So, how about if we work something with the VA where you're able to go there? I don't know their rules and regulations with that, and have 3 doctors and them sit down and work with you.
Regarding what?
Well, whatever your knee is.
No. I want my rights observed. You charged me with assault multiple times, knowing that your people lied, and then they
This
dismissed
is
it.
the VA.
And then now you assault me multiple times, and I can't get no kind of retribution. You just keep treating me like I'm a slave,
The
like
VA.
you own me.
The VA. So when is the next time you need or want to go to the VA?
When do I get my rights observed?
Well, I'm trying to make sure that the next time you go, that they sit down.
I can't go because I'm scared to go because I do not get my rights observed. How do you not understand that? I can't go somewhere where my rights are not being observed and I'm continuously being assaulted. Why would I go back there? That doesn't make any sense. That's insane.
Well, I'm willing to try and help you.
I'm saying, how are you helping me when you're not observing my rights?
I am.
You let people
It is
abuse
the
me,
VA.
but the abusers aren't held responsible for their actions.
You cannot walk into any private doctor and record what goes on. You just can't do that.
You cannot say that.
I can say that.
If I speak with the doctor beforehand and the doctor gives me permission,
different matter.
okay then, so then you
Different
can't say
matter.
and we're talking about rights. So you
Okay.
can't tell me about recording
Okay.
when
No,
I have that
no,
right. That's a
nothing's
patient.
absurd.
It's a
Nothing's
patient
absurd.
right, and it's a patient right and a constitutional
Okay.
right. The VA doesn't get to determine who the press is.
Okay.
That's not a determination
Who
for the
is
VA.
the doctor that you want to see then? That you would allow you to.
Whichever doctor is going to give me my rights and hold these people responsible for what they've done.
Okay.
I know what's going on. You think I don't know Boyer and this clown Shieston and all these clowns they plotted this? You think I don't know? I know it's a plot. I know it's a plan. I know y'all been doing this for years. I got stacks of lies. So how is I got stacks of lies, but none of my truths are being recognized?
If you can separate in your mind the VA from what we are trying to do.
What you're trying to do is sidetrack and
No,
not get to the
I'm trying-
point. I have rights. You need to be holding these people responsible for violating my rights. If I have violated somebody else's rights, if I violated your VA laws, you'd be prosecuting like you show me, like I showed you papers and you're saying, oh, it's that. Yeah. And what does this say? Dismissed. What's the other one?
I'm gonna have I'm gonna have them hold for a minute.
Acquitted, dismissed,
Okay, fine.
dismissed. All these,
We can be an advocate for you at the VA, and that's what.
and I'm asking for it. But just you want me to make concessions for the VA
didn't
when the
say
VA's
that.
been dumping on me for years.
I didn't
So
say
when is
that.
the VA ever going to be responsible for what it's done? When
Okay.
I came here, everybody swore Central Texas is not like that. I didn't record for months. I didn't record until the VA started doing me wrong. Till the VA started, hey, we're gonna use this other stuff to abuse him now. And even after I proved, it's all garbage. It's all garbage. I'm the nicest guy in the world, but if you abuse me, I'm just gonna stand up for my rights because all of the advocates are playing games and gaslighting like the rest of y'all.
I want you. Well, I want you to, but what you need to hear me say is that then we ought to start back over and find a way for you to be happy and find a way for them to treat you properly. That's all I want.
You're not gonna do it.
Oh, well, who says I'm not?
Then you get rid of the flag right now because I've already proven that the flag is trash. I've already proven that.
Okay.
And I've already told y'all that, hey, if I'm such a bad guy, then take your flag away, and then my behavior would show that I'm this bad guy. Then you can put the flag back on again. But they chose not to. They want to put their thumb and prove this point of being the boss, that we make all the rules and we run everything. And just because you run everything doesn't mean you're doing it right.
Okay. What does the flag mean to you?
The flag don't mean nothing to me because I know even if you remove it, you're still going to harass me because you harass me regardless. When I do right, you still harass me because that's part of your system is to keep pushing and try to make me do something so you can put me in jail and more garbage. It's a game.
Sir.
It's a game. I know it.
So
I've been playing this stupid game for years.
Okay, so how about if we get an advocate that you choose? Do you have an advocate that you know or that you choose? No, Steve Hernandez. Do you know
all of that? They're all on y'all team because he claimed to be advocating for me until it got to the point where it's about my rights. And when he said that this is going as far as it's going to go, it's because you people told him that you're not going to hold nobody responsible. No. So then that's when he stopped being right. And that's when I stopped messing with him because he's a gaslighter too. Y'all don't want to do right, man. So, I mean, I don't even know why I'm bothering.
Do you have a person that you believe is an advocate that you have confidence in?
Ain't nobody want to do right, man. I don't need an advocate. I advocate for myself. If I ask you to follow your rules, why can't you follow your rules? I didn't make the rules. Why can't you follow your laws? I didn't make the laws. Don't twist the laws to abuse me. Follow them when it doesn't suit you. Follow them anyway, because that's what you're supposed to do. But that's not what you do. You follow them when it suits you. You twist them when it suits you. That's abuse. That's manipulation. That's garbage.
Okay.
And I'm just asking you to stop. I'm asking you to treat me right.
Great.
But you don't want to.
No, I don't think that that's fair. I've told you I'm willing to try and help this. You came in here hoping that somebody would listen. What's wrong with me listening? What's wrong with me trying to help? I grew up in this town.
I get the.
You brought documents.
I get
You're
that.
hoping you came here hoping somebody'd help you. I'm trying to help you.
No, I mean I actually know nobody's gonna help me, but I had to document it. That was the whole purpose of me documenting it, so that I can go to the next person and say, "Hey, well, I did what I was supposed to do, and they're still not doing what they're doing."
Turn it back on.
So then we go back
on and hear me say.
We escalate and go to the next level.
We're trying to help you.
It's still going.
Good. We're willing to help you. So
now. Everybody says that, but nobody, they want to help their way.
So I'll put you in my car and drive you over there right now and be with you.
That's the thing, they want to help their way.
Sir, I'll take you in my car and go over there with you and let's see what happens.
They want to help their way rather than helping the right way. I've been abused. I've been abused multiple times. You people accuse me of multiple abuses. I did a lot of time in jail. I paid a lot of money over these abuses, which proved to be wrong, unfounded, you say. Fabricated is the real word.
I'm trying to undo the knots right now with you.
You guys want to twist these things and make me look like a bad guy because I advocate for myself when no one will do for me.
I'm trying to undo the knots.
So I'm asking that you hold the same people who abuse me equally responsible.
Okay,
If you
we'll do that.
if you can
I
jack the jail,
agree.
if you can jack
I
the jail
agree.
up, if you can jack the jail up and keep throwing me under it, knowing that I'm innocent, when you know that these people are guilty, you can jack that same jail up and kick them under it.
Okay.
Because why would you keep the VA corrupt and allow this abuse to go on, empower them to do more, and then embolden other people to abuse because they see these people abusing and they do. There's no accountability. Do you understand what you're doing? The chain reaction that you're creating by allowing this abuse to continue? And you wonder why you can't keep people there. You wonder why they're under staffed because it's a mess. And nobody wants to fix it. Status quo. I'm just asking, be what you say you are. Veterans first. Thank you for your service. That's a trigger for me. That bothers me because nobody's sincere about that. It's just something. It's just a catchphrase. It's just something to say. Thank you for your service. It's nobody's sincere. Nobody means that because if you meant it, then you would treat veterans first.
Not many veterans come in and want to tape things. And I don't know why you want to tape things, but you're entitled to do that. And the VA will let you do that. Good for you. I'm willing to take you over and sit down with the director and us to get to the bottom. It is their rules and regulations.
Like I said, it's a federal law that allows for recording. I didn't record for several months when I first got here.
I've heard
I
that.
only started recording once the VA started abusing me.
And how did they abuse you?
By denying me treatment.
Okay, and how did that? What treatment did they deny? Just go to
At that time, I think it was like I'm having, like I still have this issue with my kidneys and my stomach, and those are one of like the things like nobody's been helping me with the entire time I've been here 4 years.
So
4 years and no one's helping me with this.
So hold on. How about if I go to the VA and let you go outside the VA to a private physician?
See, now we're sidetracking.
No,
my rights.
I'm trying to help
that's the
you.
reason I came here is for my rights. The papers in here are more evidence of more lies being told about me. My rights is that's what I'm talking about.
I'm trying to fix you. You know what?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Everybody wants to do. They want to help me their way. Everybody wants to help me and avoid holding the VA responsible and accountable for their unlawful behavior, for their criminal activity. Everybody wants to help me their way.
I've offered to
and
take
nobody
you
wants
over
to do
there
the right thing.
with the head doctor and get 3 doctors and have them sit down and do a consult with you.
Yes, and that's great for my medical. But when you abuse me physically, then what you're doing is abusing me here as well.
I don't think this.
That's what you're abusing me here as well.
I think it's trying.
So you make it sound nice, but hey, it is what it is. You make it sound nice, but it's still sugar on.
Okay, we tried. We tried.
No, I mean,
thank you.
It was a half try.
Thank you.
I don't even think it was half.
Door's always open for you, sir.
I mean, hey, sounds good. Sounds great. Y'all not gonna do nothing. Man. Yeah. Yo, I just came out this morning talking to this yo, straight trash. Straight trash. Straight trash. These niggas is really fucking hard. Yeah, this video will be on the YouTube in a hot second. Yeah, these cats is wild.